Maria Villagomez, City of San Antonio.
Alex Lopez, City of San Antonio. Courtney Wise, City of San Antonio.
I'm Judy, a resident and Lauren's mom.
I'm Lauren, ODU City Council on San Antonio Education.
Molly Cox with SA 2020, also resident DJ.
San Antonio, are you ready?
Sí!
San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas is a community of thinkers, lifetime learners, and problem solvers.
We are voters and volunteers.
We are inspired and effective leaders.
The entire community,
Individuals,
Businesses,
Local government.
nonprofits.
And faith-based organizations.
take responsibility for our collective well-being.
That was actually written by members of the community in what is arguably the most successful community engagement process in our city's history.
San Antonio, Texas is a city filled with people who collectively envision the future of our city and now actively work to co-create that future.
Originally developed in 2010 by nearly 6,000 people, the 10-year vision, known as SA 2020 or San Antonio by the year 2020, is defined by 11 cause areas.
Arts and culture.
Civic engagement.
Community safety.
Downtown development. Economic competitiveness.
Education,
Environmental sustainability.
Family well-being.
neighborhoods,
And transportation.
These 11 cause areas and their desired results are tracked by 61 indicators that were prioritized by the community at large to show whether or not we are making progress. And in 2018, when we released our latest data report after 8 years of trending data, we saw that 70% of those indicators are doing better today than they were when we started.
This happens increasingly across our community. More and more institutions are aligning to our collective community results, identifying their own piece in furthering equitable outcomes for the community at large.
Today, as a nonprofit organization, SA 2020 has a mission to drive progress towards a collective vision of a thriving San Antonio. And we do that by partnering with 130 nonprofit organizations, 6 community funders, municipal and county governments, private corporations, public institutions, and we have an ongoing outreach and engagement strategy where we talk to and communicate with more than 100,000 people.
in San Antonio, we are all pieces of a bigger picture.
For San Antonio to create a robust network of physical and mental health care designed to eliminate health disparities in the community, we know we need to increase access to health care. The Affordable Care Act created an unprecedented opportunity to provide insurance coverage to a whole new segment of our city, working families. A group of about 40 organizations, hospitals, clinics, community-based nonprofits, funders, the city, the county, collaborated to create Enroll SA, Get There Covered, an outreach, education, and engagement campaign to help individuals enroll in the health insurance marketplace. And it's been my honor to chair this effort since 2013. In its first year, Enroll SA helped enroll more than 75,000 individuals in health coverage. By its fourth year, we helped enroll more than 110,000 people. And we were recognized by the Obama White House as a national model for data-informed community organizing to reach uninsured persons, especially among our majority Latino, Spanish-speaking population. San Antonio said they wanted to increase access to healthcare for residents under 65 by 10% by the year 2020. In 2010, we were at 75.4% insured. And in 2016, the latest update, we're at nearly 82%, a mere 1 percentage point off our SA 2020 goal. These results are changing the health trajectory for generations of our city. We collected dozens and dozens of stories of people who have prevented diabetes-related amputations, who have beaten cancer, or who have been able to go back to work because of their access to primary care and wellness and prevention services.
In order for San Antonio residents to be among the healthiest in the country, we know that we need to address teen pregnancy. The San Antonio Teen Pregnancy Prevention Collaborative, which I help coordinate, consists of 15-member organizations who are dedicated to preventing teen pregnancy and reducing the teen birth rate in San Antonio. These include local school districts, youth-serving organizations, as well as subject matter experts. As a group, the collaborative works together to produce meaningful change within key intervention areas, which include evidence-based programs, as well as youth support and development. Just this past year, the collaborative reached over 30,000 youth with evidence-based programs. This has been an important milestone in reducing teen pregnancy in our community.
The Youth Advocacy Council of Healthy Futures of Texas, which is a member of the collaborative, has about 30 members ranging in ages 14 to 18. We advocate for comprehensive sexual health education and teen-friendly health care for all Texas teens. Being a member has allowed me to advocate for evidence-based sexual health education to school board members, state and local elected officials, in addition to spreading awareness on this topic to my peers.
As a mom, it's exciting to see her in this role. She's kind of a big deal.
So not only do we look at the teen birth rate, but we disaggregate the data to show a decrease across race and ethnicities. In 2010, San Antonio set a bold goal of reducing the teen birth rate by 15% by the year 2020.
In 2012, we beat that goal.
So we increased the goal to a 25% reduction.
In 2014, we beat that goal. So now we have a new goal.
To reduce the teen birth rate by 50% by the year 2020, and we are currently on track to meet this goal.
For San Antonio to have a highly qualified and educated workforce, we must increase college attainment and completion of professional certificates. Between 2014 and 2015, over 40 public sector, industry, and higher education leaders came together to develop strategies to do just that. The Talent Pipeline Task Force identified 2 target populations, Opportunity Youth and Adult Learners. Launched in 2017, Upgrade, a program of the San Antonio Education Partnership, which I'm very proud to lead, targets adult learners with some college, no degree. This is not by happenstance. The SA 2020 Talent Dividend shows that an increase in college attainment of just 1%, or about 14,000 people, could increase total income in the San Antonio metro region by $1.5 billion. We have almost 300,000 adult learners with some college, no degree in our community. In its first 8 months, Upgrade helped over 600 adults who were wanting to return to college, and we continue to work with employers such as the City of San Antonio. There are various data points around our clients. For example, over 70% are Latino, over 70% are women, and the average age is 40. But the real human aspect of it comes in the stories. For example, in an email to an advisor, one woman wrote, "Please keep following through with students. For some of us, we just need one word, one person, to help make a difference in our life." She is exactly why Upgrade is important to our community.
I own and run one of the largest Latino construction companies in San Antonio. I was fortunate to represent my district at the Small Business Advocacy Board, a board tasked with working directly with the City of San Antonio Economic Development Department to identify barriers keeping small businesses from growing and getting contracts. Together, we came up with solutions and improvements to the Sevedo ordinance, which included preference points for women and minorities bidding as primes, and including subcontracting goals of local women and minority businesses. Since this new process was implemented, our local women and minority utilization increased from 10% to 37%. In 2017 alone, the city paid $187 million to these businesses. This is a huge leap in a city where people of color represent almost 70% of the population. Why is this important? Because small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and if we are purposely inclusive when purchasing, we will help grow those businesses, they will help create great jobs, and we will have a stronger economy, a city we deserve.
The City of San Antonio focuses on cultivating inspired and effective leaders committed to delivering quality services to our community. To be recognized for delivering transparency in government, we need to increase community trust in local government. As an assistant city manager, I know this means better articulating the city impact in our community and also being responsible and accountable to our residents. In 2017, we began to intentionally embed equity in city services, services such as streets, social services, and civic engagement. In terms of civic engagement, to give you some background, our San Antonio SA Speak Up budget campaign started in 2006. We were able to have 10 community hearings across the city with 850 residents participating. By 2015, we made some adjustments to the campaign, and we were able to attract 2,000 residents. This year, having identified the need to build trust and to more specifically target residents who may be adversely impacted by city services through our equity strategy, SA Speak Up, our budget campaign, once again evaluated and retooled. We were able to bring more than 10,000 residents to give us their input as part of the budget process.
In San Antonio, we think big and we do big.
Lo hacemos en grande y pensamos en grande.
We believe we are writing the blueprint for how cities can actively coordinate and collaborate across sectors to get to their desired community results, ultimately creating equitable outcomes for the entire community.
Together, as a diverse and passionate community, we ignite powerful change in San Antonio.
Encendemos cambios poderosos.
In San Antonio, we
Create, connect,
Collaborate.
flourish.
Somos San Antonio.